shouldn't care that our lecturer's giving out grades for sex.
We don't have the slightest clue he's doing that.
I can get you one of those radio mics.
Get off!
You were trying to get me to seduce you, and you were trying to record me doing it.
Busted.
You saw it this morning, didn't you?
Perhaps you should have worn something a little less figure-hugging. But I understand your dilemma. After all, you were trying to lure me into making sexual advances. Where's the secret camera? I'd be disappointed if there isn't one.
He's onto her.
What do we do?
What we have here is an example of utilitarianism in action. Having somehow got it into her head that her tutor was a sexual predator, Sophie believed she was acting for the greater good, and that the end would somehow justify the means. Just what end she had in mind, I can only hazard a guess, but I assume it would have involved me losing my job. Of course, nothing's ever clear-cut in ethics, is it? As much as I'd like to claim the moral high ground, I did invite Sophie here under false pretenses, knowing full well I intended to embarrass her by making an example of her. Then again, you might think she deserves to be embarrassed. The question remains. Which one of us was more unethical? Or were we both as bad as each other? Whichever way you look at it, I'm certainly not the villain Sophie was setting out to prove I am.
Did you guys hear all of that?
Yep, let's get out of here.
Smug git.
Look at it from his side, Sophie.
Just because he caught us doesn't mean he's innocent.
I wouldn't push it if I was you.
You're not me.
Almost there.
I can almost taste that drink you promised me.
Can it wait? I've got to do something after work.
What?
See a man about a horse.
Dad always used to say he had to see a man about a dog whenever he left the dinner table to go to the loo. It took me years to work out he wasn't really.
I really am going to see a man about a horse. Come with me.
Really?
I'm thinking of buying one. A racehorse. Me, Maxwell's mate Henry, and another guy.
If you're looking for something to throw your money away on, Isaac, I could really do with another holiday.
Don't be like that. I thought you'd be into it.
No, I love horses. I just stopped wanting one when I was about 15.
Why?
Well, Mum and Dad said that I could have one as long as I paid to look after it. I sat down and did the sums and I decided I'd rather have new clothes than spend a fortune on feed. It'd be even worse with a racehorse. Training, transport, stable fees.
I might not be able to afford to buy you a drink after all.
Brilliant. Your timing couldn't be better.
Tea, coffee, or mineral water? I'm not psychic, Rachel.
The budget report, I left a note on your desk asking for it.
I didn't see a note.
I suppose it fell victim to one of your cleaning frenzies. Just read the messy little notes before you throw them out.
Well, next time you could email it to me.
Or I could tell you face to face. Gerald, I need the budget reports in my hands by 5 o'clock today.
Well, have you sent me the figures?
Ah, I've been a bit busy. Take the hard copies. It's open.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
For you.
What is this?
I'd say the label was a dead giveaway.
You haven't.
Please open it.
Oh, wow.
This must be a new season. I haven't seen one like it before.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. I had it made specially for you.
Did you measure me while I was asleep?
You know that little black dress of yours that I took to the dry cleaners? Well, it had a detour to the dressmakers, and she took the measurements from that.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you in it. Wear it tonight?
Okay, I will.
Good. Are you sure you like it?
Of course.
Well, that's a relief, because I can't really take it back.
Why would you want to? It's stunning.
Good. Well, I'll see you tonight.
Where are you going tonight?
The IV for dinner.
Ah, what will you do?
Wear it.
In public?
Once. And then I'll find a new home for it. Somewhere dark at the back of my wardrobe.
Eden. How are you?
Fine.
You're looking good.
You sound surprised.
I am a bit. I mean, I know what you've been going through.
What do you mean?
Not just the termination, the other stuff too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you sure? It's pretty obvious who the father was.
Is it any of your business? No. Eden, leave me alone.
Sunscreen.
Yep.
Hat.
Yep.
Toiletries.
Yep.
Changes of clothing for sport, excursions, and evening functions. Underwear, socks, tops, shorts, jeans, swimming togs, raincoat.
Yep. Yep. And yep. What do they mean, evening functions?
Don't worry, mate, I don't think you'll be needing a tux. You'll be exhausted from all those excursions anyway.
Did you ever go to school camp when you were a kid?
Sure did.
And did your dad go as a parent helper too?
I don't think it ever occurred to him. Dad's way of helping out was to write a check every now and then.
What's next?
Well, that's it. You're all set.
When are you gonna pack?
Later, after dinner, I thought.
And then can we go see Dallas?
I don't know. He's still tired from his operation.
But if I don't see him now, I won't see him for ages. And look. I've been practicing.
I can tell. What did you say?
I said I'm going to camp tomorrow. I wish you could come too.
Okay, you win. We'll go see Dallas.
Yes!
Stop following me.
Please, it's important.
I'm not in the mood for a lecture. I don't care what you think, okay?
Do you think I'm going to have a go at you about the abortion?
Well, aren't you?
No, I would never judge you for that. Must have been horrible, though.
I don't know. I haven't had it yet.
What?
There was a mix-up at the clinic. They stuffed up my appointment.
It's terrible.
Maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they think I should change my mind too.
Well, I'm not asking you to change your mind.
So why are you so interested?
I know who the father is.
So you keep saying.
I've seen how he is with you. Is he really worth protecting?
That's not what I'm doing.
Well, it looks like it is.
It was one night. That's all.
Yeah, one night that should never have happened. That creep took advantage of you.
You don't know. You weren't there.
Eden, he's your lecturer. Who's the one with all the power?
What?
Don't let him get away with this.
What do you mean he's my lecturer? Who do you think we're talking about?
Ashton, aren't we?
What? What do you think I am?
Well, if it wasn't him, then who was it?
Joshua. Please don't tell him you know.
No, of course not.
He doesn't know I'm pregnant and I don't want him to.
Right.
You have to promise.
Okay, I promise.
Me and Ash, where did you get that from?
I don't know. I got it wrong, I guess.
Big time.
I'm sorry.
Hi, what can I get you?
A bottle of your very best champagne, please.
Oh, the French stuff.
If it's not French, it's not champagne.
Point taken. It's the name of the racehorse they're going to buy. Point taken.
I've just been to have a look at her.
Oh, I knew you had to be celebrating something.
Give me that paperwork before I change my mind.
It's all right, Jane. I'll deal with this rubble.
Sure.
So, did I hear right? Are you actually going to do it?
Am I? I don't know.
Of course you are. She's beautiful.
This is the girl that was going to talk me out of it.
Then I looked into those big brown eyes, and how could I resist?
Now you know how I feel about you.
It's not too late. Get your chick book out. You know you want to.
I need more of a recommendation than big brown eyes.
She's been showing great form all season.
She's a winner waiting to happen.
How much we're making this out for?
50 grand.
Oh, doesn't sound much when you say it that quickly.
50?
I found another buyer, so we're going thirds. If you want, I can give you half my share. That's 25. Then you're in. Come on, you can afford it. You said.
Nah, I can't. Sorry, mate. I wish I could.
50 it is.
1-0.
Yes, all right. Thank you.
You won't regret it.
Sophie, Sophie, Sophie. It's a beautiful name. Do you know what it means?
Wisdom.
By 3 methods may we learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Confucius.
Smart guy. I came to apologize.
Apology accepted. Now, how about an explanation?
I guess I was looking for a problem where there wasn't one. My brother thinks I make a habit of it. He says I have a suspicious mind.
You're a born journalist. That wasn't necessarily a compliment.
I know.
But you do need to learn to get your facts straight, or the first career you ruin could be your own.
I know.
I'm just glad I twigged what you were up to before things got out of hand.
Me too.
And now, I can't help wondering. Those little chats we had about your marriage, was there any truth in what you told me, or was that all part of the setup?
A lot of it was true. Things haven't been great.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not your problem.
But you still need someone to talk to.
I have my family, for what they're worth. They didn't want me to marry Kieran in the first place.
So they're probably not the easiest people to turn to now. I could find you a good counselor.
It's okay.
And my door's always open.
After today, why?
I accepted your apology. The matter's closed. Can I get you a cup of something? I think I've got some chalky biscuits here too.
So am I right in thinking congratulations are in order?
Sounds like I'm either getting married or having a baby. If so, no one's told me.
I meant the racehorse.
Oh.
Henry and Isaac were in the bar earlier congratulating themselves, so I figured he must have changed his mind and bought a piece of the action.
Nah, price is still too rich for me.
Well, tell me about it, 150 grand.
I mean, have they even factored in training costs?
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
And the vet fees, what's that got to be, $100 a month?
Minimum.
On top of food? I mean, those things can put it away.
Yet still they think they're going to make a profit.
They're dreaming.
Yeah, we're better off out of it.
Damn right.
So what do you really think?
Could go either way. They could lose a lot.
Well, I wouldn't wish out on them.
Or make millions.
Yeah, and between you and me, that would really hurt.
Don't I know it?
Oh, all right, I'm coming.
Ah.
I know. What do you want?
Budget reports, as requested.
You could have left them on my desk.
Yes, I could have emailed them too, but no, you said you wanted them in your hot little hand at 5 o'clock. You neglected to mention that you would be leaving early.
Do you always take everything so literally? Or did you just drive around here to prove a point?
I thought Callum said he got your measurements.
Well, he took them off a dress I haven't worn in a couple of months. Are you going to just stand there and smirk, or are you going to help me?
Maybe that's what men are like. Maybe they all lie to their wives. Maybe they have to. Maybe their idea of what it is to be a man would fall apart if they didn't.
Tell me about your parents' marriage.
They're not together anymore.
And how did you feel when they split?
I see where you're going.
I'm not a psychiatrist, Sophie. I'm just asking.
It was tough, but it didn't put me off marriage, obviously. Maybe you're right, though. Maybe deep down I've been waiting for Kieran to disappoint me. And so maybe I've been looking for problems where there aren't any.
Oh, I think you've got problems, all right. And I'm not trying to blame your parents. Kieran's the one who's been hiding things from you. From what you tell me, it doesn't sound like you've been imagining it.
No.
The bottom line is, you don't trust him, do you?
I don't know anymore.
If you don't know, there's your answer.
So what am I meant to do? Give up? Walk away?
Talk to him. Tell him the things you've been telling me.
We've been talking in circles for weeks, but nothing changes.
And you haven't tried counseling?
We've been married for less than 3 months. It's too early to call in the experts, isn't it?
Is that all that's stopping you? Embarrassment?
Kieran wouldn't do it. I know he wouldn't.
I hope you work things out. I really do.
Thanks.
But you can't do it by yourself. Talk to him.
Hey, you, it's me.
Hi, where are you?
Still at work.
Oh. Ow!
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hungry, I'll bet. Hey, have a look in the fridge.
Actually, I think I might just save myself for dinner.
Look, I'm going to have to meet you there. My last meeting dragged on for hours and I've only just got them out the door.
Okay.
I'll make it up to you.
No, it's fine.
Well, I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, we did it.
Can I still breathe? Oh, no! Look what you've done!
Me?
It's ruined!
Well, great. It's a good excuse to chuck it out.
You were there when I opened it. What did my face look like?
Yes, there was a certain spasm.
Of disgust. I had to work like crazy to convince Callum I like this thing. If I tell him it's ripped, he'll think I did it deliberately. What are you doing?
Well, the man must have needle and thread somewhere around this house.
What's the point? This thing's so tight I couldn't get it off.
Who said anything about getting it off? Just forget about breathing for the rest of the night.
Evening. Table for two, I believe.
Thank you. Rachel should be right along.
Now, here she is now, looking as radiant as ever.
That's one word for it.
Hey, I don't know much about fashion.
Neither do I, obviously.
Sorry?
Well, it was the dress you're talking about. I bought it for her.
Ah. Well, if anyone can pull it off, it's...
It's a 6-foot drag queen.
Hi.
Evening.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Shall I run you through this evening's specials?
Why not?
You must be starving.
Well, the fish of the day is pan-seared tuna with ginger and shiitake mushroom on a bed of kumara mash. The steak of the day is sirloin steak served with mushroom and onion and a red wine gravy sauce.
Good boy, thank you. Hang on, thank you.
Someone's been taking lessons.
From a very good teacher.
You're not the only one.
Did I get that right? Harry's off to camp.
Yeah, for 10 days. I'm going with him for my sins. How's Dallas? He seems to be a lot better.
He is. Fingers crossed he'll be out of here in a couple of days.
That's good to hear.
That won't be the end of it, of course.
Dr. Jorgensen keeping up to date?
Through Dr. Worthington, they've both been wonderful.
Great.
Well, these two look happy enough. I might slip away and grab some dinner while I've got the chance.
You do that. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay. I won't be long, okay?
Harry and I will probably be gone by the time we get back. It's a big day tomorrow. At least one of us needs an early night.
Of course. Enjoy your camp.
We will. Bye.
Please thank the chef. The food was wonderful, even if one of us left most of it on their plate.
No appetite. I've been the same all day.
Are we celebrating this time?
Point taken's first victory.
Now what? First at the Glue Factory?
2:15 tomorrow. Check it out.
Hi. How was dinner?
Well, you might like to ask the stray dogs out by the bins because they'll eat more of it than Rachel did.
Sir, are you encouraging me to gamble?
I'm giving you an opportunity to make some money. For the second time today. Some people don't know a sure thing when they see one.
Sunshine, what can I get you?
Housewife, thanks.
Hi.
Hey. Well, if you're going to stay behind the bar, I think you can manage your smile.
I'll go upstairs then.
What's wrong?
I made a really bad call today at Tech. I thought something was going on, and it wasn't. And I made a big noise about it and ended up looking pretty stupid.
What was it about?
Doesn't matter. I was wrong anyway. As usual, I'm a suspicious cow. If you didn't know before, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, but who made you that way? That's the real question.
Kieran, listen, I meant what I said about no more secrets, okay?
Yeah, I meant it too, but what do you want me to do? Write it out and sign it in blood?
If there was something, like something really big that you didn't think you could tell me, you can. That's all I'm saying.
Trust me, Sophie, you know everything there is to know about Kieran Mitchell. Except maybe the secret of how boring I really am.
I'm so sorry I snapped at you for not eating. If you're not hungry, you're not hungry.
Well, I wanted to, but I couldn't. And you wouldn't let me order a salad. Oh, no, it had to be half a dead animal.
Because I wanted tonight to be special. Are we going to have a fight?
Well, I hope not, because I don't have the energy.
Because you didn't eat properly. Come here, please. Oh, no.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I shouldn't have been so rough with you. I'm so sorry.
Well, thank goodness, because I thought you were going to have to cut me out of it.
What, was it too tight?
Just a tad, and the zip was shonky, and it took me an hour to get this thing on.
Oh, but look what I've done.
Well, it wasn't you, it was me, with a little help from Gerald. It ripped wide open, and he had a bright idea to sew me into it.
What was Gerald doing here?
He said he came to deliver a report, but I actually think he came to see me in my clown costume.
It is pretty hideous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me you hated it?
Well, why did you buy it? Not even Tyra Banks could make this work. If you want to buy me something...
I'll give you my credit card.
Well, at least take a woman with you. Or Gerald.
Is there anything I can do to make it up to you?
Food, please.
All right.
Yeah, leave that, I'll do it.
It's okay, I don't mind.
No, come on, you look tired. Go on, off to bed.
Okay.
I'll do it in a minute.